So here we have the 2 HP kick. Now it's 2 HP, it's super simple. We've got 3 knobs for a tone control, decay control and pitch. Pitch will track volt per octave, so we can create a nice, quite basic little synth voice, as well as a great range of kicks. Trigger input, output, CV over all the knobs, super simple. So let's trigger a sound and check this out. We've got a wide tuning range. Decay from short clicks to longer, not infinite, but as long as a boom of an 808 style kick you would want. And then tone in its center position is kind of off, if you like. It's the most neutral. Just tune this up a bit. To the right, it's going to add more transient and kind of click to the start of the sound. Then to the left, it will introduce the click and some soft clipping. So a big range of potential sounds. Let's get into a few different patches and beats to check out the kick. So for this beat, I'm just going to pull out the rest of it. I'm modulating the tone and the decay. That's the core setting on kick. With some of the drive. More 808 like. Getting this more clicky and driven. I'm going to first modulate decay. And then modulate the tone, the kind of click amount. Bring in the beat. Could modulate pitch to create a little sequence. And this will be unquantized. And yes, this SWT16 does say DivKid with these LEDs. So for this next little beat, we're just using kick as a solid 4 to the floor foundation for this little house type beat. There's some compression through the rest of my drums. These have been sidechained against the kick in the Mutant Hot Glue mixer. I can mute the other channels. The little bit of noise is from the compression in this mixer, not from kick. Now I can perfectly sculpt this from tight little click, which is really nice with a lot of tech and house music where you'll filter out that low end in the kick, then bring it back in for a transition. And actually do that with a decay. So make sure you got some good speakers or headphones on. Lose that low end. And back again. You can also soften it with that tone. Now Now within a dense mix, you feel like your kick's getting a bit lost, you can just ramp up that tone either to the right for the click or to the left for the drive. Giving a much harder kind of transient attack on the front of that kick. Now a couple of bits of modulation. I have one sequence to the tone. It's just going to accent the start of the bar. And then open up the length of that kick and pull it back. Let's get the rest of the sounds in. And it just sits really well, punches, and there's lots of low end. Sounds great. So here's something a little bit more frantic. Let's just listen to the kick. I'll mute everything else. Let's take out the modulation. Nice thumpy, clicky 808 type kick. Again, modulating the tone. Making sure these clicks and pops really slam through, quite hard transient against the rest of the drums. Modulating decay. And volt per octave for a little riff. Some hats. Some effects. Push that tone around to the drive side. So just some more sounds with a kick. So for this final patch with the 2 HP kick, we're using this as a nice, simple synth voice. Kill my verb, turn down my other sounds. Trigger in from my gate pattern, volt per octave in. Tone in the center gives you the most neutral, soft kind of percussive tone, as opposed to adding the click to the right and the soft clipping to the left. Now I prefer the kind of central position, softer melodic tone. Now turning up the decay can be great if you're using external filtering or VCAs to shape the sound. Adding some of that soft clipping to the right is great as well if you're processing this externally. But I'm going to stay pretty neutral for a little melodic sound. I'm going to bring my verb back in. Now we can process that click. Create something a bit more dynamic. We can also process and modulate the decay. Other drums back in. So hit like, comment and subscribe. Go check out my other 2HP Tuesday videos with the verb and the pluck already online. There's more to come. Go support me on Patreon if you'd like extra bonus content and support this content as well. If not, feel free to share the video. It's all appreciated. Cheers for watching.